everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Warramai First Nations people. An absolute thrill to have you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies with us today. Barely 9 o'clock in the morning and already, whoo, it's getting a bit warm. But we do have air conditioner. That's my air conditioner, one of them up there, the vents in the ceiling. But we save it for the hot days like the 40-degree days, etc. So what I'm going to have a look at today, maybe several videos, we'll just see how they play out. Going to have a look at what's happening with Mr. Trump lately. The reason why I'm doing so is because the January 6th Commission advised their summary will be out before Christmas, so unleash the Jack, and just want to see the general energies and what's happening with him. First of all, though, absolutely thrilled to read that Finland, Sweden and Canada are all banding together and sending huge amounts of winter cold weather gear to Ukraine. So thank you. I know Finland and Sweden do have, the way their military is organised, they do have access cold weather gear for the military as well. But just absolutely heartfelt thank you. And Spotty's giving you a cuddle to say thank you. He's waggling that tail with a big thank you and those little puppy dog eyes. Okay, and also just read this morning that the Iranian government is reviewing the hijab, sorry if I've pronounced that wrong, rules in regard, so no further information on that. They're just reviewing the moral police and the hijab laws. So we'll follow that with interest. Anyhow, let us get started. What I'm going to have a look at first is I'm just going to have a look at the general energies of Donald J. Trump, who I really couldn't give a rat's poo bear about at the moment. He was on Untruth Social the other day ranting on about how the US Constitution should be put aside due to the fake fraud in the election. No fraud was found except for a few on this by GOP voters by the fraudulent election, and he should be made president for life. It's like, who is listening to this stuff? I really, is that a sign of desperation or what? Okay, let's have a look. Oh, yeah, full illumination. He's going to have everything fully illuminated, but yeah, full illumination in regard. If he's saying it, believe him. This is win at any cost. And he's putting it right out there. So if he's telling you this is what he thinks, believe it. Okay, what are just the general energies of Donald J. Trump at this time? The general energies of Donald J. Trump. Donald J. Trump. Thank you. Let's have a look. The general energies. I think he's actually... Is he trying to find an off-ramp? Walking away? I think he's trying to find... trying to find a way out of all this quagmire that he's ended up in, but he doesn't know how. He's wanting to walk away. He's wanting to... Thank you. The guy's just told me he wants to go back to how life was, how it was. Okay, too late for that. Challenging it is the grifting. He cannot give up the grifting. That's the reason why he can't walk away at the moment. There's just too much water under the bridge. But yeah, he's broke. And a few other readers have seen this as well, is that he really, without the grifting, he doesn't have any income. He's got huge expenses. I mean, it doesn't cost a pittance to run what's the big 747 or whatever he flies, the double-decker thingy. that's his plane, to run Mar-a-Lago at a loss, to run Bedminster at a loss. He doesn't have any money and he can't give up the grifting, and that's what's challenging him at the moment. At the base, the female justices are coming for him. This is the foundation of the reading. Just the lawmakers, not the lawmakers, the legal eagles are coming for him, and there's nothing he can do about it. So that's the foundation of this reading. The energies of Donald J. Trump at the moment. In the past, not surprised to see this in the past, he's been whacked over the head with a harsh truth. The harsh truth has come for him. It's here now. It's here now, but in the past, the harsh truth came for him. And I don't think I'm getting the real feeling that he just wants things to be back how they were. If you haven't watched it, despite all this that's going on, I did a future life reading for Donald Trump. Absolutely fascinating. It's going to take him another 2 lifetimes, and then the 3rd lifetime going into the future at this stage is the one that he is going to learn humility, learn the lesson that he needs to do. So he's got another 2 lifetimes to go through, but they are irrelevant lifetimes, so don't be worried about him coming forth. Okay, what's happened is he's found himself, crowning this reading, he's found himself trapped by this messaging that he's been putting out. He's in the middle. I'm not sure who the female is with him. It may just be his masculine and feminine energies together. They're in the middle going, rah, rah, how fabulous are we? All the messages going out. But if you have a look in the background, everybody is walking away. Nobody wants anything to do with it. So that's the crowning of the reading. Nobody's paying any attention to him at all as he's standing there going, rah, rah, look at me. Toss out the Constitution, I should be pres for life, etc., etc. Okay, immediate future. Yeah, don't think I need to explain any more than that. His money is just literally dripping away from him, melting away. Externally, he's feeling, okay, I'm going to put this down to a bit of delusion. There's double meanings. All cards have more than one meaning. Some have so many readings it takes a while to find out. But what the boys have told me is that he thinks he's still got power at his fingertips. Thank you. That he still has authority, that he still has tools in his toolbox that he can use. That's how he feels externally. But what is being viewed externally from others is manipulation. Internally, he's carrying a huge burden. And it's a difficult burden. And he can't see where he's going because this burden is in front of him. And it's a long path that he's walking. However, what is that building? I'm just looking at the symbol on the building. I've never seen it. My camera will probably not pick that up, but that green circle on the building is the peace symbol. So I'm almost going to call it a church, but he's on this twisting path, can't see where he's going, carrying a huge burden internally. Hopes and fears. His hope is that he's going to be able to stop everything. His hope is that everything will stop. This is how he's feeling internally. He hopes everything will stop. His fear is that he's going to be sacrificed. But his hope is that he's going to be able to pause everything. Okay, outcome. Doesn't need any explanation. Page of Pentacles. Dreaming big and working hard. Usually. What's this one mean, guys? Today. Okay, thank you. Okay. They said, look at the card literally. So you've still got this figure entranced by the possibility of money, is what they told me. So this is him. It's his worst nightmare at the moment, but he's still finding himself blinded by the coin, entranced by following the money. That's all that ever means anything to him. Packing up the truth and moving on to calmer waters. So this combines with this. He's just wanting to take all these swords and just move on. However, he is still chained to this devil energy, and until he lets it go, which is not going to happen for a few lifetimes, it's not going to happen in this particular lifetime. He's still chained to the addiction, the greed, the power, the toxicity. Yet he's still chained to this devil energy. Heartbreak and loss. Heartbreak and loss, this is how he still sees himself. This is doubly how he sees himself. Yet this is how it really is. This is how it really is that he doesn't have, he's struggling to hold on to money, that he is being absolutely hammered by the messages that are coming forward, finding himself having to retreat in wounding. Okay, he's trying to formulate a plan, however, rarely ever have a card upside down. He's trying to formulate a plan. No one wants anything to do with him. It was all about the big lie. It's all about, he doesn't know how not to lie. It's all about winning at any cost, this card. Sabotage, betrayal, winning at any cost, and others walking away. So the smug look on your face, on his face, but others are just gone, nah, and they're walking away. He's trying to get messages out there, but they're not really breaking through, and we have this Tower moment. So that's Donald J. Trump at this time. He's caught between, okay, thanks guys. They're telling me he's caught between two worlds. He's wanting it still to be, he's caught between two worlds in that he is blanking himself off to the burden, the law case. He's delusional, put it that way. He's delusional. He still thinks himself as that he can get out of this, because he always has. And I think if I look past a couple of lifetimes, he always will have been. The next two lifetimes are going to be lessons for him. He's going to learn the lessons, but he's going to learn them really slowly. Okay, thank you for joining me. I shall have a little bit of a look at the January 6th summary in the next message, and then we'll look at the collapse of the GOP. So thank you for joining me. Love to you all. Take care.